Subclass reveal. Let's go. DC20's 20th live stream was last time. And now we're going to start pulling back that curtain, that 0.9 curtain, and letting you guys see what's going on. But first, let's say what's up before you see what's going on. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Hello. Connect, bro. Connect, bro. I don't know if I said that right. I see the waving penguins. What's up, everybody? I'm super excited for tonight because I got to show you guys like what you've been waiting for, you know, at least the tip of the iceberg. So you get to see a little showcase into what DC20 is doing, the way we're establishing flavor, expanding the class. It's just so exciting. It's so exciting. So I'm going to start off with telling you guys a design principle, which might sound boring to some of y'all, but it's going to be a cool thing to show y'all what differentiates us right now from what you might see from what you've been used to in other games you've been playing. And then I'm going to showcase a commander. One commander and one wizard. The patrons voted which ones I was going to showcase to you guys, and that's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you guys that here in just a second. So, my computer is fixed, I think. So I've not done a stream since. Actually, no, I did. I did a patron live stream right after my computer tech guy came out. So things have been running smoothly. So I think we're good. We'll see. We'll see about that, right? That's the stream. That's the plan for the stream. Then we're going to end it with a Q&A, depending how long it takes me to yap away about this reveal. Yeah, that's the whole deal. Any super chats, I'm also going to do this. This is the stream goal. If we hit the stream goal, I do a Die Hard Dice $75 giveaway. And at the end of every single live stream, we always do a good old DC20 giveaway as well for everyone who stuck around. And I think there's something else. Oh yeah, and if anyone super chats during this whole time, if I'm in the middle of a presentation of showing y'all a class and y'all super chat, I will probably not answer it right away, but I will get through all of them and I will answer all of those if there's questions, or I will see and read them all. So no worries there. Okay, so let's hydration check it up, people. And show y'all this first thing. I mean, y'all seen this screen before, but this is the screen. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, this is what y'all want to see. We want to see green, and if y'all notice, Barbarian, all green, baby, all three ready to go. The Paragon and its two class features ready, or the Paragon and its two class talent options ready to go. Elemental Fury, Spirit Guardian ready, and Commander all ready to go. So 2 down. And we got 11 more to go, but obviously these 11 are way further along the lines, and they're all getting so close. Wizard, Rogue, Cleric, Hunter, Sorcerer, Champion, all extremely close to finishing off. In fact, in tomorrow's live stream, every Wednesday, I do a patron-only live stream. We might finish off the Sentinel and Hero in that live stream. Oh, we'll see. That's what's on the docket for that. So anyway, and that's also, David, that's why the champion is gray. I put them as gray just to mark myself, mark them for the patron live stream. So that's just a signal for myself. There's nothing bad going on here. It's just a signal for myself, like a star, so that the patron live stream tomorrow, we're hitting up the champion. And those are green technically right now. Those are green for the record, right? So let's go, baby. Let's go. So we're hitting things up, starting it off. In fact, you know what? I'm going to let you guys... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to let you guys choose Warlord or Crusader. Patrons chose the Commander, but I'm going to let you guys choose which one, Warlord or Crusader. I'm going to do a vote. I was going to just have you say in the chat, but this is enough. Which one? Warlord, Crusader. Right? Just so you know what you're getting yourselves into, a Warlord is an offensive battlefield tactician of the Commander, a slightly more offensive dialed up version, and a Crusader is a bit more divine feel, a bit of Paladin vibes, if you might say. But we'll see what y'all think about that. So there's the vote. Hit it up. You guys got 30 seconds. Crusader, I see you, Wargasm. Let's go. Crusader is the Paladin aura then. We shall see. Warlord says Warlord, Mini Warlord. Mini Warlord. If you voted for Crusader, I think that would just be heresy. I think that would be heresy. Blue Cucumbers is like, no. That's funny. God wills it for the Crusader. Yeah, Warlord. It's looking like the Warlord is the victor here. Oh, and y'all been getting a little sneak peek of Sentinel. What was I doing hovering my mouse over that? All right, cool. So there it is. Both. We're gonna do wizard. We're gonna do one commander and one wizard, and we'll do that. And then, oh my gosh, Aegis Virium, 20 gifted memberships. It's like freaking clockwork, y'all. My God, it's Aegis. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude, for sure. The warlord of gifted subs. The warlord of gifted memberships. And then look, and it's making it rain. Look at that. Bang, 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 bang. I love it. Appreciate you, dude, for real. Thank you so much. And all the other people get to thank yous too. So here we go. This is the warlord. All right. My preface before the warlord, before I press the button. The warlord is so the commander is leader of the battlefield. He helps his allies, inspires allies, commands allies, aids them. It's like a battle bard, like a frontline battle bard. You know what I'm saying? So helps their allies being able to kind of get a little bit of healing going. So it is a support role as far as offense, defense, or support. It is a support class, right? The warlord dials up the offensive and tactical gameplay. And another thing I'll say this here before I'm like teasing you guys now. We got another member. Felipe Weber. That's the flow in of all of the the flow in of all the gifted memberships. So one thing I want to be clear about that you'll notice, because I've not technically revealed one of the subclasses yet. So something you'll notice with the DC20 design principle, I said I would talk about this first, right? One of the design principles is the subclasses will build off of the class features. So every class in DC20 has 2 class features that they get at first level. Pretty much everyone has 2. I think maybe one of them has 3, but everybody gets 2 class features at first level. And they get 1 class feature at second level. That's just how it works, right? So there are 3 class features that you will have for sure. And as game designers, we know that you will have those 2 from level 1 and that one. We don't know what you're gonna do with that talent. You can go wild and do whatever you want with that talent. Who knows? But we know that you're gonna have these 3. And the subclasses build off of one or all of those 3, right? So you're going to see an expansion to your class, like what a subclass would do, right? And you're going to be able to play your game, your character in a new way. That's another design goal that we have. Instead of just like, hey, quality of life this, or more of that, or 2 charges of this, or super simple, like uninspired things. You're going to be able to do something that changes the way you play your character, and something that you're going to be a warlord. Talking warlord, you're going to be able to do something when you're a warlord that other commanders cannot do. So without further ado, here's the warlord. DC20's warlord 0.9 coming at you. Offensive tactics at level 3. You gain the following: morale breaker. Once per combat, when you use your commander's call, you can use the intimidate action for free against a creature of your choice within 15 spaces. So, pause. If you're not familiar, commander's call is what you spend 1 action point, 1 stamina point, and you command an ally to attack, to move, or to dodge, right? So you're yelling things out, and this is the morale breaker here. Once per combat, you can single an enemy out, and you do a commander's call, and as you're like, gotta kill him now, you can take the intimidate action for free against a target within 15 spaces. So you could say move and like send in the barbarian to go in there, as then you're intimidating them. So you are the focal point of an offensive tactician, calling the shots and intimidating enemies right there, right? And you also get battlefield tactics. Allies within your commanding aura deal +1 damage on their first martial attack on each of their turns against any creature they're flanking. Ooh, let's break that down. So commanding aura is within 5 spaces. So 5 space aura, right? So it's not big. It's not a 10 space. It's small, right? So allies within your commanding aura deal +1 damage on their first martial attack. So once per turn on their first martial attack against creatures that they are flanking, right? So this is the tactician part, dealing with flanked condition, right? So you're able to kind of like, hey, get around here, pincer move, go here, you attack there, I attack here, hit him high, so I'll hit him low, whatever, right? Battlefield tactics, right? He stab bro. And then you gain a new option. You gain a commanding aura option. So this is a feature you already have, commanding aura. You gain another option within your commanding aura. So it's called priority target. You spend 1 action point and 1 stamina point, and you choose a creature within 15 spaces. Choose a creature within 15 spaces. Until the start of your next turn, each creature within your 5-space aura has advantage on the first attack made against that target. So you're like, get him. And you choose a priority target. And the allies within 5 spaces of you have advantage on the first attack they make against it. So you can start to see some how this warlord would be playing, right? Very much tactical, very much flank. You got to think about flanking. You're in a source of intimidation, all that stuff. So super stoked to show you all this one. Yes. So there we go. That is Warlord. Heck yeah. That's awesome. And there's the Warlord. Now, I saw a super chat, and it is related to this now, and it's actually perfect timing. Liam says, I'm nervous with the Spellblade still being pink. Perhaps you should ask us to be a tiebreaker on whether the creative split is holding it back. The only reason it's pink is we did a Spellblade rework, and we reworked Spell Strike to work a little differently, and we reworked Bound Weapon to work a little differently. I'll probably talk about that next live stream. And I think they're in much better places now. They're the same. If you liked Spellblade, you're going to like it even more. It's just quality of life changes and changes that needed to be made at the foundational level so that we could add subclasses onto it. That's the only reason why it's pink. They are technically done, but we needed to readjust them to the new thing we just did. That's all. That's the only reason why they're pink. I don't want you to all be worried that they're pink. You know what I'm saying? But I got you, Liam. There's the sneak peek there. And Shields Rest. Welcome to the team, Shields Rest. Shields Rest saw the gifted members going out, and then it wants to jump in themselves. Let's go. So next up, we're doing the Portal Mage. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys vote on this again. I'm not just gonna choose Portal. Just go which one. Now, when I say which one, it's either the Witch or the Portal. Portal Mage. Right? Which one? We're talking Wizard, people. We're talking Wizard. Do you want to see the Witch or do you want to see the Portal Mage? It's a tough choice, I know. I'm going to let you guys choose it, though. So, I hope... Which witch? It's which. It's which of the ones... Which witch? You... tough choice. I'm saying. Another 60-40 split. Which witch is which? Well, the witch wizard is which one you can choose between, but it seems like we're choosing Portal, so the whole joke's dead. Okay, which one? The Portal one is the which one won. Which one won was the Portal one. Okay, cool. And then, oh my gosh, a double Bardic Aggravation. Whoa, guys, Bardic Aggravation just jumped in here again, right before I'm about to showcase the Portal Wizard. Brandon, who won the giveaway last time and then gave their giveaway away to one of their people, another member, a diehard member of the DC20 community, and then I don't know if I want to reveal that, but super nice guys there, and now gifting 20 Dungeon Coach memberships, and it's almost like they're coordinated. Wheeler also donated $41.07. He's getting crazy with the numbers now. Super chat as well. Thank you, Bardic Aggravation, guys. Paragon subclasses. The best thing that happened to RPGs. I don't care who you are. Hey, and Bardic Aggravation, y'all are on the early access YouTuber, whatever. So make sure you guys have the links and I can show you some early stuff. Make sure, you know what I'm saying? So yes, that's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all are supporting DC20 too much, not only financially, but videos too. So thank you guys for real. Now, off of that note, let's which one was it again? Which oh yeah, Portal. All right, Portal Mage. Whoa, I spoke too soon. Hold up. Okay. I'm sorry. Portal Mage. The thing here is wizards in DC20. I'm sorry. I feel bad doing that to you guys. I'm about to get to it. Just be patient. Don't scroll back. In fact, I'm going to show you, and it's going to sit on the screen. You can take your screenshots. Okay, listen. So wizards in Dungeons and Dragons, their subclasses are all the schools of magic. All the schools of magic, and that's it, right? So with wizards, I wanted to get across, like, I want to shake up wizards and give them the ability to, like, what's cool, epic magic stuff, like arcane magic at its finest. What do we got, right? So Portal Mage is that teleportation class fantasy. And without further ado, let me just show you. Okay, here we go. The Portal Mage. When you use your Arcane Sigil feature, your Arcane Sigil as a wizard is the thing you put under your feet, right? You can drop an Arcane Sigil under your feet, right? When you use your Arcane Sigil feature, you can spend 1 additional mana to create an intangible arcane portal within 10 spaces, which is linked to your sigil. So poof, your sigil goes on the ground beneath you, and you choose one spot within space to put an arcane portal. Have you guys played Portal? The video game Portal 2, where there's that orange portal and the blue portal. Stay with me. All right. The portal disappears and when the link to Arcane Sigil ends, so they're linked in that way, right? But you get the following benefits, right? Arcane Portal, create one of your creatures of your choice within one space of the sigil or portal can spend one space of movement to teleport to an unoccupied space within one space of this sigil or portal. So basically, let me hit my hands here. There's a sigil and the portal. If a creature of your choice, allies, is within one space of either one, they can spend one space of movement to teleport within one space of here. So you don't have to be standing on it. It's just within one space or within one space, and you right? By spinning a space of movement to teleport back and forth, right? Amazing, right? Portal, the video game, the orange and blue portals. You see what I'm saying? And it gets better. While within one space of the sigil or portal, you, as in the Portal Mage, not your allies, not your friend, you can cast a spell or make an attack as if you were standing in the space of the linked sigil or portal, right? And when you do, you gain the benefits of the Arcane Sigil regardless of where you're standing. So if you have you're here and your portal's over here, right? You're standing here, you can shoot your firebolt through your portal. So cool, man. So cool, right? Hong, hong, hong. Yeah, you can reach out and you can do a touch spell. You're right, Chad Garty. You can do a touch spell through it. You just stick your hand into your portal that's right here, and your hand comes out of the thing over there, and then right. So. Yes, baby. Yes. There we go. And as a nice little bonus at the end here, Teleportation Expert. When you learn a new spell, you can choose any spell with a teleportation spell tag. This won't matter a bunch when it first releases, but whenever the whole game's done and we do the whole spell update in 0.10, there's going to be a lot of teleportation spells. Not necessarily a lot, but there's going to be teleportation spells that are not just arcane. There's going to be divine teleportation, primal possibly teleportation, etc. So you just be able to have all teleportation things, right? So amazing. Super fun. Just absolutely fun. So I hope y'all see the tip of the iceberg of what DC20 has in store for you guys, and the amount of creativity that's coming into these things. And maybe that's another thing is like why this has taken so long. Like there is so much that goes into each one of these, right? This was not thought up in like, oh, we gotta make subclass. Okay, cool. Oh, let's teleportation. Okay, cool. Blah blah. You know, nah. It's a whole fantasy within each and every subclass. So they're all gonna be bangers. All gonna be bangers, right? So yeah, there's that. And then let's see. I'm doing. Oh hey, let me get caught up on super chat. Agent MM. I'm doing a DC20 club for 10 to 12-year-olds for my elementary school. Any guidance? Honestly, that's super cool. That's super cool. I would 10 to 12-year-olds, so they'll be fine with that. I would just I would teach them the game, teach them the big pictures of the game as far as like the buy fives thing, and just you roll in a D20. You know, you're not going to have to like, oh, I have this damage dice for the, no, you're just rolling a D20, baby. Just rolling a D20. Keep it super simple. Have everything be by fives. Literally, what I did for my like wife's friends that played that are not TTRPGers, everything was like by fives. So like the first things they fought, it was like 10. Their armor was 10. Everything was 10. The DC for everything was 10. And then for the big final fight, it was 15. So it's like, oh shoot, okay. And they actually, I did it for like simplicity purposes. But whenever they had the final fight, it was like, oh, it's 15. Oh, this is, and there was like, like the tension rose, and I was like, oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, oh, scary, right? Because it is harder to do that, right? So anyway, I think that's just keeping certain things simple. A lot of that's going to be on the GM side of things, you know. So there's my 2 cents for that. And if it's a club, I would have them. Oh gosh, I could go on a whole. I was a club. I was a D&D club back when I was a teacher. I was the club sponsor for the school for D&D. I could go on a whole thing on this. Basically, be in charge of what the kids are doing and make sure they're all kind of doing something similar. We had it set up to where I was like the mega DM over everyone, and I was like the NPC quest giver in the Center Hunters Guild, and I was sending out people out to go, and each of my game masters were other Hunters Guild like champions, and as the GMs, right? Now they played that NPC, but then they also were the GM, right? They didn't have a GMPC or anything like that. They just gave them the quest and sent them out, and I was, whatever. So then they all had similar things that they were going out to do, and then you can make it also simple for game prep, so they're all doing something similar or whatever, right? I could go off and on about that, but there's my 2 cents. So heck yeah. And then Fletcher Love, 10 gifted Dungeon Coach memberships. Oh my gosh, y'all are killing it with the memberships, y'all. Make it the whole chat screen. The whole chat screen. Let's go. Heck yeah. So now we'll open up the Q&A. If you have questions, hashtag question, ask your questions. Last time I got flooded with super chats, so I wasn't able to get to a lot of questions. I do apologize about that, but I answered the questions the first come, first serve, and of course I gotta give the thanks to the support of all these super chats because they go straight to DC20. So Kyle Doring's for super chat. Let's go. For all the Portal fans, I need to ask: can you play the Portal 10 spaces in the air above your sigil? I man, the edges. No, it's on the ground. Let me. You know what? Hold up. That's let me see. Creature of your choice within link to the sigil. Create one intangible portal within 10 spaces. Who's linked to the sigil? Yeah. I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna make a note of that. Just because I don't want people freaking airballing and just smashing things into the ground. So hold up. Let me go. Good catch there. You know what? This is, so we're going to do here, and I'm going to say, portal, everyone. I'm just going to do it what? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Portal sigil, must be on the ground. Yes, no. All right, cool. Anyway, nice call, Kyle. Jordan Call, can you place a portal on the other side of a wall or through the wall? No, it is C. Creature of your space wall can spin one space. Wait. Creature intangible portal within 10 spaces. Yeah. And that you can see the location of where you are putting the portal. Those types of things in my mind are like, no, you have to see it. And there's generalities that like how the game works. You have to be able to see something, have to be able to hear something based on certain conditions. So like for a bard type inspiration things, it's you can see or hear them, and that's like a thing that's consistent throughout. So for teleportation, you have to see the location. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, great job, Jordan and Kyle. Jordan Carr and Kyle Doring teaming up with some super chats to patch the game already. So well done there. Well done there, y'all. And then half drank OJ. Love that wizard subclass. The portal mechanics are clean and sounds super fun to play. Great work. Oh, thank you, half drank OJ. Thank you. Speaking of half drank, I'm gonna drink some. Yes, we are really trying to have fun play styles that aren't just game breaking, and you're like, oh man, this sucks. You know, you're gonna feel cool and you're gonna be able to play the game in a unique way. I love it. Shields Rest. Oh, that icon looks familiar. I think you just joined as a team member and now you're super chatting. Shields Rest coming in strong, y'all. Wow. With a $20 super chat too. Hey coach, we've been loving getting to know DC20. We're doing our holiday one shot with the system next week using Foundry, and I hope you can check that out. Keep doing awesome things with the system. We're happy to enjoy it. Yes, Shields Rest. Shields Rest. Send me an email. Send me or mess with my moderators. If you do any sort of DC20 YouTube anything, I want to know it. I want to put you on the influencer list. Maybe I'm overdoing this from my times with Dungeons and Dragons and the little to zero amount that I had any interaction with them, to where I am absolutely scooping in and loving up any sort of content creator, just like I was talking about with Bardic Aggravation, making stuff about DC20. I want to get you the stuff. I want to get you stuff early. I want to get you stuff for free. I want to give and support all of the third-party content creators, which is just going to help the community. And it's mind-blowing to me how that's not done more in other things. But anyway, I digress. So let me get the live stream questions, and we're here and we're there, and Charlie Wolf is killing it. Charlie Wolf is killing it. Let's go. Admiral Rum's here too. Let's go. All right, cool. Thank you, Shields Rest. Appreciate you, dude. And then Liam got through those quick. Let's see one more. Really want to see the Crusader. Nice try, Liam. Nice try, Liam. I was just going to do one. But then there's a huge votes for the Portal Wizard, and I even mentioned the Portal Mage last live stream. So I was like, okay, I'll do two. And because Liam's saying this, it's two felt good. Maybe we'll do two next live stream, or we'll do the subclass. We'll do the Spellblade. We'll either do Spellblade reveal or show two more. Who knows? And then, but yeah, nice try, Liam. Nice try, Liam. I see what you did there. You almost got me. Liam has probably gotten more sneak peeks out of me than maybe anybody, because Liam asked some tricky, sneaky questions. Cloud, what's up, Cloud? Check out Elotrope from Wakfu for Portal Mage. Elotrope from Wakfu. I'm gonna check it out. It's literally on the master document for Portal Mage. I'm gonna check that out. Thank you, Cloud. What program? That's Notion. I've written all of DC20 in Notion. It's awesome. Anyway, Felix Fortune, Force Fortuna. What a crazy name. Why were the cleric subclasses changed from domains to jobs? What was the main reason for catalyst for this change? Oh man, Felix, big question there. Okay. I answered this question in a live stream, but dear God, I don't remember what number. It was like 18, 17, 16, one of those. But to give you the big picture, clerics at level 1 were given their like job of as far as what you're calling it, right? So their job of how they serve their god, like a paladin or like a Templar or guardian, a protector, a sage, a scribe, a priest, that how do you serve your god at level 1, and then at level 3 they were going to be given domains, like how it works with that's how it was going to work, is they were going to be given like the domain of the god they serve. And that just felt strange, and it was also a very terrible thing when you think about like, all right, DC20, every class gets 3 subclasses. Clerics, I get to choose 3 gods. Whew. And I could go into a longer detail about like every subclass was going to be comprised of 2 components. So each of the 3 was really going to kind of be like 6, because there's going to be 2, 2, and 2. And then we'd only have 6, and you can mix and match them, but then that's very limited subclass design space. And then you can't really account for a whole bunch of gods because you're limited to just the 3 we give you. So then do we have to give clerics more? And then, it just got real weird, right? So switching them became a perfect thing, because now at level 1, you get to feel like you're serving the god you have, and you can essentially make your own god in some ways by picking 2, right? And then boom, bang, you're done. You can either make your own god if you don't have a god in mind and you just want to pick mechanics, or you can say, screw it, I don't care at all. I'm a min-maxer and I just want to pick these things that I want to build my character in a certain way. Or you could say, like, I am serving this god with this huge list of accolades, which 2 match them the best. All of those work out beautifully, right? And then at level 3, after you're serving your god in these different ways and all this kind of stuff, at level 3, you can choose your specialty. Am I healing? Am I damaging? Am I, what am I doing, right? I love that. And I also, because one of the, one of the subclasses for priest, I've already seen this, or one of the subclasses for cleric is priest. And you can be a healer from any god. You can be serve a god of war. Yeah, gods of war need healers on the battlefield, you know what I'm saying? So that you're healing from the god, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was beautiful, and it's been a great change as far as that goes. So, and people overall have loved it. So there's a little sneak peek into that though. But thank you. And then Brandon from Bardic Aggravation 4786. I feel like you just let your hand just fall on the keyboard and just twiddle your fingers. Thank you, dude. Merry Christmas, Coach, from the Bardic Aggravation family to yours. Thank you, Brandon. Oh my gosh, gifted. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yeah, I feel the love, baby. Merry Christmas. Early Merry Christmas to you too, and freaking all of you guys. Right? Actually, no, we have another stream before Christmas. Okay, cool. We'll have like a Christmas live stream. I'll wear like a freaking purple Santa hat or something. I need to get one of those. Let's go. Vapora Light Dark Vision rework sneak peek when? Vapora Light Dark Vision is probably going to be a dot 10 thing, because of some darkness type spells that are going to be put into the game. That's going to be a dot 10 thing. But the sneak peek to that would be like, I'd have to find it and go. It's buried in one of the things in 0.10. So I don't think that would be too exciting to necessarily showcase you right now. But it's coming in 0.10. I see you. I see you. I see vision. I see dark vision. Anyway, Kyle. Also, we just started filming our campaign Voyage of Legacies for weekly release in January. I have to ask, what camera would you recommend? And would it be okay to put a DC logo with our channel logo for each chapter? Wait. Would it be okay to put the DC20 logo with our channel logo for each chapter? Yeah, as a thumbnail. I mean, you can, if you're talking about thumbnails, absolutely. But if you have any questions about any sort of publishing logistics, email me. We'll talk about that. I'll get you all set up. I've talked with all the different DC20 content creators in that aspect. And the camera I use is a Sony Sony Z100. Sony. What is it? This probably looks real weird for you guys. Sony, yeah, I think it's a Sony Z100. I'm gonna have to look. I'll have to look. When you email me, I'll email you the specs of that too. But I don't have the name of it. I don't want to freaking mess my whole thing up in the middle of this. So I got you though, Kyle. So that's super exciting. And then Leviathan, great name. Hydration check. Hold up. Oh, actually here again for once. Keep it up, Coach. Leviathan actually being here. Super chat. I see you, Leviathan. Let's go. Duskbreaker, line of sight and cover instances prevents attacks targeting PD. What? Line of sight and cover instances. Okay. Prevent attacks from targeting PD. MD attacks like Cybolt and Mystic Dragonborn Breath attack hit behind full cover. No, you have to see the target. You have to see the target to be able to attack them. That's how every Cybolt, Cyborn, you have to see the target to do any sort of mental attack on them. You have to see them. Unless you were a Scion and you used your ability to be able to sense a creature's mind that you can't see, that could be an interesting interaction, but the Scion's not in the core rule. That's going to be, you know what I'm saying? So no, you have to see them as far as that goes. Now, benefits from cover, that is an interesting thing to talk about. MD targeting attacks, suffering from cover or not. In general, I would say in general they do benefit from cover, because whenever you're doing a radiant, well, see, gosh, I don't want to answer that right now, because that is definitely an interesting thing, because if you shoot a radiant bolt at somebody and you're shining light at them and they're hidden behind something, it wouldn't hit them as much, right? So that should account for cover. But if it's just smoke flowing around things, you know what I'm saying? So that is quite interesting. Rules as written, as far as the intent goes, it would take into account cover as far as balance is concerned. But I'm making a note of that right now as well. Y'all, that's 3 for 3, y'all. Duskbreaker with a great rules lawyer question. I love those. Thank you, Duskbreaker. Absolutely love that. Jekyll Geek, another familiar face. Some of the features like Hunter Strike are based off of special equipment. How would you adjudicate other characters using this stuff? Other characters using this stuff. My question, Jekyll Geek, is how other characters couldn't use that stuff unless they had that feature that is the stuff you're talking about, right? So you can't use Hunter Strike if you don't have Hunter Strike, right? So if a character wants to do something like that, in general, I would just charge them 1 more action point if you want to try and do a quick adjudication, which is another reason why I do love DC20 as far as being a game master. Action points just make running the game so easy. Like, give them disadvantage or double disadvantage, or charge them an extra point. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so easy to do those types of things. It's just the resource system is very fluid. But yeah, so you in general, you can't Hunter Strike. Like that's not something someone can do. But if somebody wanted to try and emulate that in some way, if that's what you're talking about, I would either reduce the damage on the thing that they're trying to do or increase the action point cost for it. So there's that. And they would probably need a check. So if they wanted to try to put fire on the end of something and do something creative like that, sure, use Hunter Strike as a basis, but then it would only deal 1 fire damage, and they have to make a trickery check, a DC15 trickery check to be able to attach it, and then and then they'd fire it. And if they succeed on the check, maybe they would be able to shoot it and it just deals a little bit less damage. But if they fail the check, they just wasted an action point. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's just a quick adjudication type stuff right there. But yeah, love that. Love that question. I don't get asked those type of questions very often, so I love that. Fletcher Love, is Paragon Spellblade more like a Magus or Sword Sage? Paragon Spellblade. Magus. So a Paragon Spellblade is just a Spellblade. It's just even more Spellbladey. So I have seen the Magus, and maybe I could say yes to that. I don't know what Sword Sage is from 3.5. So in general, it's just going to be a down the middle Spellblade. More spells, more martial. It's just going to be that true hybrid class as far as this Paragon stuff goes. But I can't. It's ultimately. I don't want to speak to the Paragon stuff too much yet, because that's the one that is the least done, because we just reworked the class in some ways, right? Tweaked, not reworked. But thank you for the question, Fletcher. Overall, my answer would probably be yes. It's going to be that down the middle feel of a Magus or Sword. I don't know about Sword Change. I don't want to speak on that. I've never seen that. True Galahad. Happy holidays from Australia. Finally got on live again. Hey, I wanted to transfer my D&D club to DC20 next year when we get level 3 and 4. Let's go. Yes. That's awesome. That is awesome. Welcome back. And I can't wait to see DC20 be in more and more clubs, because I honestly feel like it's easier to take on. It's easier to learn. And especially for younger kids, it's open to creativity. It's easier to run it as game master. I'm telling you, I love that. Thank you, True Galahad. Rose Nebula. What's up, Rose? Can you choose the orientation of the portal? I.e., which way the creature exits the portal? Hydration check. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Yes. Maybe I should when I use the portal analogy, when I say like the orange and blue portals from the video game, those have an orientation, right? And they enter in this way and that way, and they enter in this way and you go out that way, all that kind of stuff. That's not how these portals work. Imagine it just like a ball, if you want to think of it like that. You walk into it, you choose where you enter or exit out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like this You know, you could do it that way, but you could run into this portal from this way and exit out of it that way. You know what I'm saying? So you choose the entry and exit points. So no worries there, Rose. And then Cloud, another super chat. Portal Mage sounds like an Elytrope. Oh, that's the thing you told me to write down. Yep, Elytrope from Wakfu. Will level 0 character creation and content be in the base game? Oh, you know what? There we go. The way I've structured these books, I really, really like the way I've structured these books because I get asked a question like this, I instantly know where that goes. I see level 0 character creation stuff being in the advanced gameplay guide. I don't see the level 0 stuff being in the core rules. Although I'm not locking that in. I would probably talk to patrons about that, to see what the community thinks. I, in my head, see the core rules as the core rules of the game. Levels 1 through 20, bam. Advanced gameplay guide, I think, is the home for where that would be. Just my 2 cents there. But yeah, and if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, we did a level 0 like baby characters on the come up till they get to level 1. There's 2 levels. There's a novice character, a level 0 character, and then a level 1 character. And that's it's a DC20 magazine. It's on the website DC20.com. Check out the PDFs and stuff. It's one of the every month I give patrons PDFs, and that was one of them. There you go. And Liam DePilla, Portal Mage grappler build. Pop a portal right on an enemy, teleport them right in front of you, and start grappling. Thoughts? The creature would have to spend a space of movement to move through it, and it's creatures of your choice. So this is not something you would not be able to do that. You would create an intangible portal whose link is to portal. Yeah. Putting a portal on top of a creature. I am going to get you guys are killing it on that. Putting a portal on top of a creature. Literally, when y'all see the Portal Mage next, there's just going to be an extra few words there about placing a portal in an unoccupied space on the ground that you can see. So Liam's join that little club of clarifications. So I see you, Liam. And then double dub that your icon gets me every time, dude. 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, double dub. Making it rain again. And then Rex Room, man, you guys are so awesome. You guys are just like, and it's also like it's like gifted, and it's like the community gets it. I love it. Rex Room, making YouTube videos for DC20 has been something I've wanted to do for a while. Haven't decided what yet though. Right now I'm thinking character ideas. Honestly, Rex Room, that's kind of the beautiful thing right now. It's a fresh new landscape. You're not going to be fighting hundreds of D&D content creators who are just going into town making all sorts of everything, and you already have your people who are the best in this, and like these are like the skit people, and these are like the homebrew people, and these are like that wish to be me. You know what I'm saying? Like the build breakdowns. There is literally what you can do whatever you want. And my also side tip as a YouTuber myself, I had no idea that I was going to be the homebrew D&D guy that then turned into be creating DC20 and stuff. I had no idea that was going to be my path. I just made videos I wanted to make that came from a place of wanting to help people. That's literally my entire thing. I loved having conversations with random people at places that we would be talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and then, oh my God, you play? Oh, that's cool. You're a game master? Oh, me too. And they would tell me a problem they had. I was like, you know what? And I would tell them like my 2 cents on like how I handle it. And they're like, oh, I really like the thing. And the feeling I got from helping one person be able to run their game just a little bit better, or feel a little, or give their players a little bit better of experience, or feel a little more confident, or whatever. That was huge. I love that. I've always loved that. That's why I was a teacher as a profession for 10 plus years. I love that, being able to help others and empower others to do the thing they're trying to do better. That's why I was a coach. That's why I was a teacher. So I had to make YouTube videos on TTRPGs, and I made Dungeon Master advice. I made early level 1 guides. I made beginner guides of how to play the game. I made beginner game master guides. I made homebrew thing, and I just started making all sorts of stuff. and then the homebrew video took off. If you search Dungeon Coach Homebrew Top 10 or something like that, you'll see the first video, and the thumbnail's like crazy, and there's all this white and purple and red all over it. That was my first homebrew video, and it was the first video to pop off in any sort of way. And I just ran with it. So there's that little backstory. So heck yeah, there you go, Rex Room. And then Logan, working on my Patreon right now. God's when. Oh, Pantheon. Working on my Pantheon right now. God's when. Logan. See, y'all were I feel like, how about this, Logan? How about this? After 0.9 releases, hold me to this. After 0.9 releases, I will do a Pantheon teaser for DC20. How about that? Huh? How about that? We'll do that. That sounds fun. There you go, Logan. And then Vapora Light, will we get more Divine Domain options in the future? Yes. There was a lot of Divine Domain options. There was a lot of Divine Domains, and we chopped them down to the ones that I felt like were like the absolutely must-haves. But there's about, even right now on the cutting room floor, there's 5 that are going to be in the future, but they're just a bit more niche and not needed for the big picture. And I didn't want to bloat the heck out of that first level feature. Absolutely, there's going to be more Cleric Domains. There's going to be an expansion to it. So where it's just be released, it'd be like a Tasha's Cauldron of everything type situation. We'd release that, boom, and you have a whole setup of more, right? And you can make even more gods than you already can, right? Let's go. Regan P, hold up. Hydration check. I passed it. Regan P, how to speed up character creation for new players. Literally, hold up. This is huge. DC20. Scroll down. Playtest. Is this right here? Playtest walkthrough. Ooh, character creation. This. Yeah. All right. Let me hear. Bang. This is what I do. I'm working on tools to give this out as a tool. I have a list of these types of things I want to make, and I want to have them be like patron resources and like give them out to like help out with exactly what Regan P is talking about, right? But it's like step 0, you choose which class you're talking about. Okay, cool. And then character creation, we talk about the character creation, personality quirks. This is more like RP type stuff, and that's an Alexander's Almanac if you're interested in that. Attributes, okay, cool. Here's you go. And this is I literally walk them through, and I'm like, all right, and then we this, and we this, and we do it. I just go all the way through, right? And there's a 10-step character creation guide in DC20's actual PDF as well. So that hopefully helps as well. But pre-selecting their spells for them, if they're a spellcaster, helping them with their martial, that helps. Their maneuvers and stuff helps as well. And then honestly, running that one shot, running the Shade Willow one shot, also helps. Just get them in, buckle them up, sit them down, boom. And I also, do I have it in here? I don't. But it's just the rules that I did touch on, is basically, the buy 5s concept, dynamic saves, and that's really it. Those are the 2 main ones. Buy 5s, yeah. Action points. Those are the 3 rules that I pretty much talk about, especially if they've played D&D before. So heck yeah. And then Wheeler, another super chat from Park Aggravation. Guys, come on. Can you adjudicate reach for Whirlwind with a reach weapon without spending an extra SP? Our table has been arguing this for weeks. Prove them wrong, please. Yeah. So Whirlwind is a technique. Whirlwind, the technique, has a range on it. My analogy would be for spellcasters. If there's a spell of a fire blast and it has a range of 10, and you're like, oh, but hey, I have a fire bolt spell that can be 15. Cool. This spell is a range of this, right? So Whirlwind has a range of 1. That's it. Its space is 1. And you want to spend the SP, you can increase that. And if you're wielding a glaive around, well, you can adjudicate that in whatever way you want as to why you can't do that. Because if you spin it around like a wild man, maybe you hit him with the staff, like you're hitting him with the blunt, like you're hitting him with the bar part and not the blade part. So what are you doing? You know? So absolutely spinning around like in order to, I see it as if you have a reach weapon, you choke down on it a bit to be able to leverage and swing that thing around, whirlwinding, whatever you're doing. I also rule whirlwind as a bunch of attacks around you. It's not just like a freaking Diablo and you're like, whoa, you know, like it doesn't have to be that. I've absolutely described whirlwind plenty of times like, you know, like go for it, you know, a freaking monk with a staff, like that's nuts, right? So the spells range is 1 for lots of reasons, but there's that. I got your back, bro. I got your back. Don't get me started. I'm getting heated for you, man. What's happening to my hair? You guys see how long my hair is? You guys see how long my hair is? Okay, I'm sticking to it, gal. I'm sticking to it. Okay, it's crazy. I'm doing this all the time, all day. I'm like, come on. I'm not getting a haircut until 0.9 releases. I'm sticking to it. All right, let's go. Wheeler got you. Ronaldix. Does portals have circles in the air or spheres? Do they need to be on an object or wall, or is air enough? I'm saying my current answer to this right now, although it is going to be going through some revisions and stuff, it has to be on the ground. Or it has to be on a solid surface this can support, like it has to be physically on the ground, just like your runes as the wizard, boom, put on the ground, same thing, boom, it goes on the ground, right? So yeah, that's going to be Ronaldix. That's going to be clarified for sure. So and then when you say in the air or spheres, I mean, you can describe them however they want. I see them as like a floating ball over the ground is how in my mind pictures it, right? Vapor light. Will we get more divine domain? Oh, I answered that question. There you go. I got you. Zaggard with $20 super chat. Thank you, dude. Just wanted to say thanks for all the people who helped me get the latest update. I also finished running the Hunted for my players. Was awesome. Just like you. Oh my gosh, Zaggard. Thank you, dude. What a cool icon too. Love the purple. I see you. That's so cool. That's so cool to see someone come in there. You got the PDF, you soaked it in, you ran the Hunted one shot, had a good time. Like, man, I want to be a fly on the wall at that table. I want to be just, you know, like, that's so cool. That's so cool. What I want to do, I want to go to a convention and I want to sign up for a DC20 game that's being ran. Like, I want to go find someone running a DC20 game and I want to sign up as a player and just show up. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? That'd be so cool. And a bunch of people like playing like, oh, that'd be so fun. Anyway, Rex Room. Thank you again, Zaggard. Rex Room again. Okay, that might be a video idea. Character creation from every DC20 god. Oh, character ideas for every DC20 god. Wow. There we go. That's cool. See, hey. No one's doing it. Let's do it. Liam, another super chat from Liam. Let's go. Just remember this from last stream. You mentioned to tell us about Prime Dragons. Whoa. I mentioned I would talk about Prime Dragons, but did I say that it would be on this stream? Did I say that? We need to have a lore stream. I will say there needs to be a god lore stream and a dragon lore stream. I don't think now is a good time to do the Prime Dragons because we only have like 8 minutes left in the live stream. So I don't think that's going to be a good time to hit up the Prime Dragons because that is quite a cool thing to show you guys. I think you'll be excited. Oh, y'all want to see something cool? Y'all want to see something freaking cool? So if y'all didn't know this, we have a channel artist now, like a full-time. He's full-time channel artist. And we have a, let me see. There we go. I'll just show this. And you want to see the Dragonborn? Yeah. This is the male Dragonborn. Boom. I think it's cool. We're talking about dragons. I just want to show it. I just want to show you guys. Talking about dragons. Here it is. So this is the DC20 Dragonborn. They do have what's it called? Oh my god, I knew the word. I was using the word this last week. Not bipedal. Hinged. Back hinged. Dang it. Digigrade. Yes. Thank you, Steven Tomsky. They do have digigrade ankles. I think that's a cool thing. Side note, another awesome thing about DC20 is if you want to have a Dragonborn that has normal feet or like regular ankles that aren't digigrade. Digigrade, if you don't know, are the ones that have the foot and then it goes backwards and then forwards, right? If you want to have a Dragonborn with normal feet, you can. And your Dragonborn has been mixed with a human a bit more than usual. And it has more human-like feet. Hey, done. It's still a Dragonborn, you know, and it's accomplished in DC20's whole system there. But yeah, friggin' super cool. Hey. So cool. I don't know if I'm going to switch it to purple, but yeah, there we go. Lots of artwork being worked on there too. So stay tuned for that. Naval combat rules, Logan. I see you. There will be mass combat and naval combat rule, which will apply to naval combat in that way as well. As far as there will be ships and stuff as well, and there'll be ships that apply to the sea and into like, you know, space and stuff too. So we got you. And then where'd I go? I'm trying to finish with the super. Oh my gosh! All right, I gotta go into super chat overtime because we are within the 5-minute shot clock. So here we go. And actually, I'll stay focused. I'll hit that up in a second. War Daddy. I have a player that wants to play as a Ikago from Bleach anime. I have no idea what that is. I've heard of Bleach anime, but I don't know what Ichigo is. Using DC20, what class can you use to create something similar? Ah, dang it. I knew this was coming. I knew this. I feel so bad. I genuinely feel so bad when people ask me about some sort of reference of an anime or a book and I don't know the reference, and then I can't even come up with anything for you. So I don't know what Ichigo is. I'm sorry, War Daddy. Oh, I feel bad. Somebody in the community help him. Somebody in the chat that knows Ichigo, throw something out there for you. I'm sorry, War Daddy. Oh, dang it. Logan, hypothetically, could you use multi-portals to spread the distance of a spell? Yeah. Also, do portals have a concentration tag on them? No. The portals do not have a concentration tag. I can tell you that for sure. And you absolutely could increase the range of your spell. You could use it for that. Absolutely 100% creative use of it. If create your sigil, portal, and then you extend by 10 spaces a spell's range. Absolutely, you could do that. Super cool. Yep. And then Jeremy Grimes, new background in the future or all self-made? The backgrounds, there are going to be backgrounds in the future. Yes, backgrounds is probably going to be a .12, .13 thing. It is not a priority. Not saying that backgrounds aren't cool and flavorful, but backgrounds are going to be something like that. And there's going to be ability to make a custom one in that type of aspect as well. So yeah, backgrounds will be cool, but it won't be something that's like, oh, massively game-breaking, min-maxy. It's going to be flavor. Backgrounds are flavor. And then Leviathan, I see you again. I've been running a seafaring game, added a homebrew variant of Resistance X called Negate X. Works the same, but whenever you gate the incoming damage by Y, you lower your Negate X value. Oh, interesting. So it's like temporary HP is to HP as negate is to resistance, if that made sense. I used the analogy or whatever. But yeah, it's like a temporary resistance that gets worn down. That's super cool. I love that. I love that DC20 has some bells and knobs for you to be able to tweak and stuff like that. Freaking love that. I could see myself, because I have done something like that to bosses and have a boss mechanic where they have some amount of something and you wear it down like that as well. That's awesome. Love that. And then Zangard did a super chat and then came in and gifted 10 memberships. Let's go. Freaking. And speaking of the community, everybody say something in the chat right now. Say something in the chat, type a number, type an emoji, type the word something. That's what most people do. Say something in the chat because we're doing a giveaway. I'm finishing up these questions. I'm getting caught up with my super chat questions, and then we're doing that giveaway. And then I got you, Logan, on the naval combat. Firearm weapons rules, Sean. Yes, firearm weapons are going to be in the Artificer expansion where I'm adding firearms to the game when the Artificer class, the Warforged, Construct, Ancestry, guns, magic item, all that type of stuff is going to be in there for that. So heck yeah, I got you, Sean. So boom, there we go. Caught up on that. So I do want to wait. There we go. I do want to answer. The first question that was asked by the chat was Steven Tomsky. Show the portal flavors features. Not clear on the screen. Oh, okay. I got you. I see you. Portal flavor feature. There we go. And then let me hit you right there. Portal flavor feature. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. You have advantage and checks to learn about astromancy schools, and if you spend a minute observing the portal, you can make a check to understand the mechanisms of the portal and like where it goes and where you could, yeah. So it's just being able to find a portal, and if a portal mage finds a portal, they're going to know some stuff about it, right? So flavor features in general for subclasses is something that is going to be flavorful, not combat related, but flavorful in the spirit of what that subclass does. So sick. And then Samuel Crosshill also had a question. What do you think about being able to double down on Spellblade disciplines? Yeah, that's going to be something you can do. There's going to be a class talent that lets you pick more Spellblade disciplines. 100% going to be a thing. The Punisher. Question, will custom spells be a thing in the update? Custom spells will not be in the core rules for a lot of reasons, but I do see a spell tome, a DC20 spell tome be released. It has more spells, more things, and lots of fun stuff in there, and some living spell mechanics. There's lots of other things that could be in there. Books and scrolls and enchanting. Lots of things are going to go in that expansion, but I could see a custom spell system being in there. That's all I'll say about that. And speaking of magic, I'm going to do a giveaway. That was a terrible segue. Here's the giveaway for DC20. If you already have DC20, then you get an upgrade to your DC20 package from BackerKit. And if you don't have it, you get a copy of DC20 and the Monster Starter Pack. Who's the winner? The winner is Stephen Tomsky. The first person to ask a question. They asked the question at 8:53 when I first answered. The first person to ask a question. Boom, Stephen Tomsky gets it. Boom is right. Let's go, Stephen Tomsky. Let's go. That's funny. That's so cool. It's like Nightbot knew. That's funny. Nightbot's always usually drunk, so I'm shocked that they had anything productive like that. That was cool. So awesome. Congrats. So Stephen Tomsky, message a moderator. Go to Discord. Their names are red. Message a moderator. They'll get you hooked up, set up, get the emails, and we'll get you all hooked up and set up. So awesome. Next week, I'm going to showcase the Spellblade. I think I saw the chat get really excited about Spellblade. We're going to talk about the Spellblade. I'll showcase the new Spellblade as far as the tweaks and stuff, and then we'll dive into some more Q&As because we have so many questions. And I do feel bad whenever there's so many super chats that I can't get to the questions. That's why I stopped, went overtime a little bit, and got the top ones for the people that are there. I do want to be able to hit these questions more. So what I'm going to try and do next live stream, I'll do a quick Spellblade showcase, and we'll do a true Q&A, and I'll try and just freaking crank through the questions. But I also have the problems not thoroughly answering questions because I do appreciate the support and the questions and the interest in freaking DC20, y'all. So anyway, love you guys. Stay creative. Think outside the box. Peace.